Hey there, look at this guy. He got a shout out. Do you want to get a shout out? Go ahead and join my Discord server, link in the description below. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my main channel for more content that's not Minecraft related. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Yo, how's it going on everybody? It's me, Mayo, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make both a riptide trident and a loyalty trident. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So hey, what's up everybody? I know it's been a while since my last video, but again, I already know, you guys know that's how I roll. And as you can see, I'm playing with shaders, and the reason for that is because I finally got a new PC. It's really a beast. Specs are on the right if you want to check that out. Just pause the video real quick. And yeah, let's get straight into the how do I make this thing. But actually, there's a small backstory to it. So basically, on my last stream, I played with some sort of character that had both a riptide trident and a loyalty trident. This guy. So he has like a trident, a normal trident, but when he's in the water, it's a trident here, like this. Pretty cool stuff. Is there any data packs? Data pack. And I thought, hey, this is not too complicated. I can do that with just 3 commands, as you can see right there behind me. I can do that pretty easily. And I thought, why don't I show you guys how to do it? Because it's really cool and you could use it for a bunch of stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the commands. So guys, quickly before we get into the commands, you already know that usually what I do, I rewrite the commands with you guys just to show you how to actually write the commands. But in this case, I'm not going to do that because these commands are really annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave them in the description so you can copy them and change them and do whatever you want to these commands, like change the name of the trident, its properties, other enchantments or whatever. And yeah, so let's get straight now really into explaining the commands. So first of all, we have these 2 commands. This is going to show you later, but these 2 commands. So what these do, these are the main commands. So first of all, we check for all players with an entity with, sorry, not an entity, with an NBT tag of selected item that is holding a trident. 1 trident to be exact. It could be more, it could be less, it doesn't matter. 1 trident, and that this trident has a tag. Now, what exactly is a tag? I think I've been over this in a lot of videos, but basically a tag is a way to select specific items. Basically, what makes a difference between a normal trident and this trident right here. As you can see, this is a normal trident, but this is a loyalty trident, and this is not a riptide trident, but this is a riptide trident. So basically, a tag is a way to make it more specific. Anyways, back to what I was explaining. We see right here that there's a tag, right? So the tag here is T1B. Now, I believe that in this video that I'm going to show up right now on screen, I explained how to get an item with a tag. But quickly, I'm going to do that again. So the thing you have to do is give at A the item you want, which in my case is a trident. Then you have this little squiggly line. So as you can see right here, it shows that the tag of the trident is T1B. Right here, T1B. So what we want to do is just put that in the squiggly line. So give at a trident T less 1B. And there we go. As you can see, that just disappeared there. That's because of this command, which I'll go into later. But again, this is how you do it. So moving on, we can see that if there's a player holding a trident, blah blah blah, and if their block that is currently on the player, like in the player, basically if the player, this is the text, if the player is in a block. So if the player is on a block, you can do block underneath the player, block above the player. This is the player block. So if the player itself is in air, which most of the time is, it replaces the entity's container 0, which is slot 1, with constantly the trident that I'm currently holding right now. It has the enchantments of loyalty level 3. You can add other enchantments if you want, and it has a display name of loyalty trident, which is how I differentiate from the riptide trident. Once again, guys, if all these commands, if you want to do this yourself, all the commands will be in the description below. So you have the loyalty trident, and here it's basically the same thing except riptide trident. As you can see, it's riptide trident. You can see riptide level 3, but instead of detecting if the player is in air, we detect if the player is in water. So if the player block is water, it switches this slot from a loyalty trident to a riptide trident. Once again, you can make these both have the same name, other enchants. You can make this basically however you want it to be. And so, what we have right here is the name of the trident if it's in water, the name of the trident if it's in air. Now, what exactly is this last command that we have right here? Sup guys, editing Mario here, just editing the video, and just wanted to be a little bit more clear about this last command that I'm showing on right now. It's not entirely needed for the entire command to work. You can use only the first two commands, but basically I'm going to explain what this command does, and you don't have to use it, but it's better to use it in my opinion only because it sometimes stops weird glitches and lags from happening, like trident duplication in this scenario and other stuff like that. So yeah, I'll stop taking up our time, get back to the video. As you can see, it's basically the same. Here, execute as at A, blah blah blah, at S, detecting if the player has a trident, if it's holding it. What is it exactly? It replaces the entity. As you can see, it's different from these two commands because we actually want to check right here if the player is not if the player is in any block. So basically, we don't care if it's in air or in its water. What we want to do is replace container 1 with air. So what is container 1? If container 0 is the first slot, container 1 is this slot. Now, why do we want to do that? Basically, because this is a loyalty trident, sometimes, as you can see, loyalty tridents come right back to you. What we want to do is we don't want that. All we want to do is basically loyalty trident comes into the slot. So what you need basically is 2 free slots, container 1, container 0. Again, you can change it, but this basically stops us from doing any shenanigans like duplicating our trident, because as you can see, if you turn this off, I have duplicate tridents, and then it kind of gets all messed up because this is a riptide trident, this is a loyalty trident. We don't want any of this stuff. It's all messed up. So what we want to do is just clear this slot so we don't have multiple tridents. And yeah guys, that was all for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.